go ahead and get started. But as y'all see on the title, it says voting rights scam. And I'm gonna get into it why that shit's a scam. And I also want to send a shout out to people who subscribe to my channel as of late, and to all my other subscribers who've been rocking with me, man. I appreciate it. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and get started, man. So the reason why I titled this video "Voting Rights Scam" is because think about it, black people. What have the Democratic Party, what have Joe Biden, what have Kamala Harris did for black people since they took office? It's been a whole calendar year, right? Name something with substance, not symbolism, and something that's directly impacts black people. I ain't talking about some shit that's attached to somebody else shit. Because when the LGBT got their rights and their money, that was exclusively for LGBT. When the Asians got their crime bill, that was exclusively for Asians. Shout out to the one person who jumped in the room. When the Mexicans got the $450,000 from Joe Biden, that was exclusively for them. And that was each illegal. They never told us the total number of illegals. The $7 billion that was allocated to the Afghan refugees, that was exclusively for them. So name something that Joe Biden and the Democrats have did for us exclusively. Scratching your head right now, ain't you? Because they ain't did shit. Now, we fast forward to voting rights. In January, you have who birthday? Martin Luther King. Right now, you have Martin Luther King kids, which y'all, I hate to say this, man. It's damn near blasphemy, but it's real. The Martin Luther King generation, the kids are bought and paid for. They basically bought and paid for by the Democratic Party. If y'all don't know y'all history, go back and see where the family of Martin Luther King and the FBI made treaty or truce or whatever you want to call it, because they have a lot of tapes, a lot of you know, no disrespect to Martin Luther King, rest in peace, but he had a lot of ladies, and there's a lot of tapes on him. You know, he slept with a lot of women, basically, man. Let's keep it a buck. So for the tapes not to come out, the family and the FBI, the government made a deal with the family. So the family is bought and paid for. So whatever they say, they never gonna go off script, because they don't ever want them tapes to turn up. See, they go off script, them tapes will mysteriously turn up about Martin Luther King on the phone with other women and, you know, having sex with other women and all that type of shit. So that right there exits them out the play. So when you hear the family saying, well, we don't want to celebrate our dad's birthday until voting rights get passed, that's bullshit. The voting rights bill is for illegals to vote without an ID. This whole notion that we don't have an ID or we somehow, dude, I'm in my car right now. Even if I wasn't driving, if the police rolled up, somebody else is driving, and I'm on the passenger side, they're going to ask for that person's ID, insurance, and all the shit they need. Then they're going to come around to my side and say, hey, who is you? Now, I could be an asshole. Oh, man, I give you my ID, woo-woo, but you already know how that's going to go. But they need to know who the fuck is in this car. So black people don't have the luxury to have an ID just on that strength alone. Second of all, anything you need an ID. I just talked to my wife about this not too long ago. If she left her purse at Walmart and she called and said, hey, I'm gonna have my husband coming up there and get the, guess what? I'm gonna need an ID just to get her purse. They need to know who the fuck is coming up here to get. Well, I'm her. We don't know if you're her husband or not. So everything needs an ID to go get liquor. Liquor sales is through the roof when it comes to the black community. So are they selling liquor to black people without an ID? I don't think so. Cigarette sales, cigar sales. You know, they roll the blunts in, roll the weed in. That's a high number of sales in the black community. So you telling me they selling cigars and wraps and all that to black people without an ID? I don't think so. Everything needs an ID, man. So I don't know where and how some black people, some of us see the bullshit because all of a sudden, like I said, January is Martin Luther King, and guess what's after January? February. You know they're gonna wrap it up with the voting rights and yeah, black people, the Republicans is trying to hold y'all back and y'all gotta keep fucking with us. Even though we ain't doing shit for y'all exclusively, we need y'all to still come and vote for us because we need y'all. And then you got bootlicks, coons, mammies, who basically gonna go along to get along. That is not how it's supposed to go, yo. That's like being in a fucking relationship and you ain't getting nothing out of it. Ladies, how long you gonna stay in that relationship? Like, stop playing, man. Like, stop getting emotional. I just read that they said Donald Trump is speaking to Arizona against the voting rights. He understands what it is. Now, the media, the Democratic Party, is trying to link the two to make y'all think he's saying fuck black people. If y'all believe that, I don't know what to tell you. If y'all still stuck on this Trump shit, this boogeyman shit, dog, by now, I don't know what to tell you. This man, Joe Biden, has not did shit for black people, yo. Y'all gonna let these folk, what my man Cube say, Day, don't let this man pump your ass up and get your ass shot out here. We Craig and Day. Like, stop playing, black people. Stop letting that man in the Democratic Party pump y'all up, get y'all scared. Oh, we not gonna be able to vote. We not gonna be able to do this, and we not gonna be able to do that. Fuck all that. Where is our reparations? Where is our cheese at? Where is our crime bill so the police can't keep gunning us down like they doing right now? The police is gunning niggas down. You got people that's regular white citizens gunning niggas down. All kind of crazy shit, man. But since Trump is not in office, it's not getting highlighted until we grassroots black media, or we just keep retweeting and just keep, you know, fucking up the algorithms to the point where they're gonna have to run the story because it's like, damn, we got this many people hashtagging blah blah blah. That's the only reason why they're running the stories of late. But trust me, if Trump was in office, they will be running every story that has something to do with black people getting harmed to rile up our emotions, to make us feel like, oh, it's the Republicans, it's the big bad orange man, it's the white man. Don't you know Joe Biden is white? Don't you think Joe Biden could be racist? Don't you think Nancy Pelosi, all these Democrats, don't you think they could be racist? What makes you think that? Like, that's what I don't get about us, man. Like Tim Scott, the black senator from, oh, I forgot where he's from, but he's a black senator, right? Black people, oh, he a sellout. But the black senator from the Reverend dude from Georgia, how he not a sellout? Couldn't he be doing the same shit for the white Democratic Party that Tim Scott doing for the white Republican Party? Like, y'all don't look at it like that. Y'all look at it like them good white people, the Democrats, and the Republicans bad white people. At your job, if you work at GM Ford, Chrysler, the local hospital, the state, wherever state you in, working for the state, anywhere where there's a bunch of white folk and you employed at. You don't think these folk racist? Like we that sick? Like what Malcolm X, we sick, boss? Like y'all still thinking, no, these good white people. Okay, why they ain't cut the check then? Why they cutting the check for everybody else? If these are such good white folk, why did they pass a crime bill for Asians less than a year, and we can't even get an anti-lynching bill that's in the Senate? I mean, that's in the, it's a bill. It just won't go to the floor. Democrats won't bring it to the floor. They have it vote on it. They got the numbers. They can vote it and pass it. And that's been put out there for over 50 years or more. Like literally, an anti-lynching bill can't even get passed with these white folk. And y'all think these white folk is good white folk? We need money. We need crime bill. That's it. All that other shit, no disrespect, man, Maya Angelou, they got a statue of Harriet Tubman, like all these symbolism things that they drop in like motherfucking shoes and cell phones. Okay, cool. That's cool, but we need substance. That's symbolism. Maya Angelou being on a quarter, on the back of a quarter, on the front of the quarter is the racist George Washington. She not even on the front of that bitch. She on the back of that motherfucker. Motherfuckers, girl power. They playing off your emotions, sister. And Breonna still don't have no goddamn justice. But y'all celebrating her, Maya Angelou, on a back of a quarter. Wouldn't y'all rather see the cops who killed Breonna get life? Wouldn't y'all rather see that? That's why they don't respect us, man. Because we like, I don't know, like no other race ain't gonna go for that, man. Jews is not gonna go for that. Gay people not gonna, no other race go for the bullshit, man. Why do we go for the symbolism bullshit and be geek that they man, they gonna have all black people at the Super Bowl? Like that's a win. That's not a fucking win. They done fired all the black coaches. No black ownership. Like y'all, it's like we love talent show time. Just like when the elections roll around, they're gonna do talent show shit. They're gonna grab a few hand-picked niggas and have them dance and all on the plantation like they did back in the day, and we're gonna think that's a win when since the 1960s, 50s and 60s, home ownership is still the same. It ain't even dipped a little bit. Graduation. It's not, everything is the same or it has dipped. It has not, our population haven't even risen because of so-called women. Y'all gotta take y'all birth this and birth that. They telling y'all that so y'all will kill y'all babies. That's why our numbers stay the same. Planned Parenthood is another form of killing us. It's another form, just a way to say it's legally done. It's okay to kill your kids. It's okay to, pop these Plan B pills and all that. So all our numbers since the 50s and 60s is either the same or it has lowered. 2% black ownership business in 2022? Why is that? Why is they showing black women on TV all day like they superheroes? Black women this and black women that and black girl magic that. Is that a way to divide us? To make y'all feel like y'all better than us? To create a gender divide? What about black boy magic? What about uplifting these? We talk about these black boys and these guns and killings and shooting, but why you think these young? I was a young boy, young black boy once. I grew up with guys who was once young black boys who got killed, sold drugs, went to prison, all kind of crazy shit. Why you just think we like to be like this? Or we like to come up like that? You think these boys, yeah, some is glorified because it's in the music, it's in the movies, it's all on social medias. You know, you got the BMF, you got all the glorifying of the negative shit of black men. So there's really no positive reinforcement of black men. So that plays a factor. But a lot of these black boys don't want to be like that, man. They don't have no daddies. Either the mamas didn't push them away, they didn't push themselves away, or the government didn't push them away. Look at Kanye West, a billionaire, and he got to go on social media crying and asking people where his kid birthday party at, and he a billionaire, a black man. So it show you, it don't matter how much money you got. You still a nigga. Black men are at the bottom, man. Like the reason why I speak the way I speak, the way I feel the way I feel, it's not no hating. It's not no, I want to be disrespectful. I just have two young black boys that I have to raise. In this society, in this world, that's very dangerous and very, like, if they not homosexual, they not going to be really accepted. If they not docile, if they aggressive and they got a mindset like I'm gonna go get what I need to get and I'm gonna be who I'm gonna be, I'm not about to lower myself for nobody, they gonna struggle in this world, man. Oh, they toxic. It's toxic masculinity. But when a black girl gets snatched up in the black community, first thing black women's crying, they need that masculinity, right? So I don't know, man. All I know is voting rights shit is a scam, and if y'all don't see through it, then we're going to continuously be on this hamster wheel of the Democratic Party, and we never going to get shit but some few tokens in a talent show, you know what I mean? And that's it. We never going to get reparations. We never going to get a crime bill that's going to protect us from the police. We never going to get nothing, and we're going to continue to keep crying about shit that we can really nip in the bud if we stop fucking with them and tell them like I'm done. Until we do that, we're gonna continuously be on this hamster wheel, man, and we never gonna get no respect and we never gonna get nothing, period. All that that shit dead. Asians didn't have to do that. They didn't have to go march in the street. They didn't have to go, oh, we need to go vote. They don't even have enough numbers to even have a voting block. And still got a crime bill for them. Afghan refugees, illegals, they don't have no voting block, no nothing in this goddamn world that they keep telling us, yeah, y'all need to get y'all votes together and y'all need to vote for the right person. Fuck all that. They didn't have to do that. How they get their money? How did they get their cheese, man? They illegals. They're not even supposed to be in this country, and they got $7 billion. Speaking of the Afghan refugees, the illegals that's crossing over from the southern border from Mexico, they don't even have a citizenship to be here, and they getting $450,000 each. But they tell us, y'all got to go out here and march. Y'all got to go out here and do this and do that. Why everybody else ain't got to do it, but we do? We got to do it. We got to do it because they're tricking us. They playing off our emotions, and plus we don't stick together. There's too many coons and bootlicks in our community. There's too many people that's cool with the little crumbs that they give them. So like I said, until we stand up as a whole, we don't have to agree on every fucking thing, but we can agree that we need money, right? Like everybody need money, right? Okay, everybody need cheese, right? We need something that's going to uplift our community, right? We need business. We need more business ownership. We need more home ownership. We need everything across the board. We need more graduates, more college degrees. We need all that, right? That take money. We tired of the police killing us. We tired of these vigilante white boys that's killing us in their community or outside their community or whatever. We tired of that. What does that take? That takes a crime bill so they get punished. Need punishment. We don't need no let's hug and kumbaya. We don't need them to understand our plight. Stop trying to do that, black folks. Quit trying to get white people to understand your motherfucking feelings. Obviously, they don't give a fuck about your feelings. So we need money and we need a crime bill, period. So that's all I got to say. Y'all enjoy the rest of y'all Sunday. And just think about it, black folk. Get off the emotional shit and get on some thinking shit, man. Like, for real. All right? Enjoy y'all day, man. Peace.